reality of this is slowly but surely sunk in day after day. It gets a little harder, a little worse, so, a little bit more, oh my God, is this ever going to end?
灾民们无助的呐喊，如今只剩下无尽的哀鸣。过去10年，加州干旱逐渐恶化，季节性森林野火已烧得比以往更久更惨。2020自8月以来，美西连日热浪，遇上了罕见的密集干雷暴。首次遭逢罪恶野火季的奥勒冈州，还有人在社交媒体上谣传，说是左翼激进分子蓄意纵火。当局试图紧急疏散数十万民众，被人们以错误讯息及党派立场误导，最后无视疏散命令，坚持留守家园，让种族正义衍生出了政治动荡，意外加剧了这场毁灭性野火的死伤。
Here in lush green Oregon, this kind of wildfire is unprecedented. It's driven by high temperatures, fierce winds, and years of drought creating fuel, and it's causing fire to touch down and burn places it's never reached before.
Unfortunately, it is the bellwether of the future. We are seeing its devastating impacts in Oregon, on the West Coast, and frankly, throughout the entire world.
纽时报道称，从奥勒冈、加州北到华盛顿州，这场8月一路延烧至今的地狱火，迄今已烧毁近600万英亩土地，上百火场酿成至少33人不幸丧命。且根据《华尔街日报》报道，多处火场都有相当规模且颇具侵略性，随时都可能合并再扩大。消防人员虽然不断从陆空双重夹击，试图扑灭火势，却仍疲于奔命。
We went for more than 50 hours straight, no sleep, just going from fire to fire to fire.
90% of the town is completely gone.
灾情最惨的奥勒冈州，50万人被迫撤离，无人机重回现场，已如战争过后，家园一夕变色，形同废墟。该州紧急应变部主任称，官员已准备好因应大规模死亡事件，大批失联者极有可能都被埋葬在灰烬之中，且雾霾持续向外扩散，不止往北涌入加拿大温哥华，东吹到纽约华府，甚至跨越大西洋，远在8000公里外的欧洲也监测到18年以来最高的空污指数。
Starting again in California, I said, you got to clean your floors, you got to clean your forests. They have many, many years of leaves and broken trees, and they're like so flammable.
向来不信全球暖化的美总统川普，人还没到，先说风凉话。但正如《洛杉矶时报》所言，美国林务政策确实该检讨。川普责怪加州的同时，追根究底的责任，何尝不是联邦政府的国土规划与林务预算到底有没有永续的想法？当野火蔓延的州先后宣布进入紧急状态，最北的华盛顿州过去5天被烧毁的土地面积，已追平该州2015年后第2严重野火季肆虐的总面积。野火甚至夺走一名刚满周岁男婴的性命。总统发言却像个外人，毫无温度可言。
The only moisture in eastern Washington was the tears of people who've lost their homes and mingling with the ashes. And now we have a blowtorch over our states in the West, which is climate change. And we know that climate change is making fires start easier, spread faster, and intensify. And it is maddening right now that when we have this cosmic challenge to our communities with the entire west coast of the United States on fire, to have a president to deny that these are not just wildfires, these are climate fires. And if this is not a signal to the United States, I don't know what it will take.
纽时报道说，过去气候变迁议题在美国政坛鲜少受到瞩目，但在距离投票日仅剩50天的此刻，美国西部野火的恐慌感却意外烧出新冠疫情与种族冲突之外一个全新的话题。民主党总统候选人拜登还痛批川普根本就是带领美国走入毁灭的气候纵火犯。
If we have 4 more years of Trump's climate denial, how many suburbs will be burned and wildfires. If you give a climate arsonist 4 more years in the White House, why would anyone be surprised if we have more America ablaze?
但早就进入选举模式的川普，当然知道加州、奥勒冈等野火灾区不是他的铁票仓。临时排出的视察行程，也只是在南下亚利桑那凤凰城造势前，顺势回应民主党加州州长纽森的邀请。他的立场从来没有改变。
And we're seeing this warming trend make our summers warmer, but also our winters warmer as well. If we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay, it'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
I wish science agreed with you.
Hey, well, I don't think science knows, actually.
总统川普显然无视于加州州长及官员对暖化的示警，一心只想给负责打火的国民兵弟兄们颁发勋章。他也无意走访灾区，任何批评都无法撼动他对全球暖化的看法。当美国正处于天灾人祸交杂的水深火热，他甚至甘冒众怒，任命长期反气候变迁的学者出任美国家海洋及大气总署副署长。
Gates has a long record of accepting fossil fuel industry funds and spreading disinformation about climate science. A dangerous pick for NOAA because it threatens the thousands of NOAA scientists who conduct and communicate climate science every day.
此举形同让美科学界再现危机。不只是向来政治中立的美国家海洋及大气总署，未来恐遭质疑会以数据资料替政治服务。专家也忧心，这将是美国继退出巴黎气候协定、取消温室气体排放规定后，川普政府再一次大动作否定科学。这也使得过去175年来从未涉入过政治的《科学人》杂志，首度在美总统大选前表态，反对川普，支持拜登。因为川普对科学的不尊重，已经到了让人无法做事的地步。
The Trump administration has been so bad for science, for public health, for the environment, for international collaborations, for basically all the things that make life good and that give us a chance of getting out of this pandemic. And so we really felt like it was our responsibility to show what the evidence shows about Trump's just incompetence on science and his willful misrepresentation of reality, and endorse Joe Biden, who has a much better record, and we think is really the way to restore our safety and our scientific enterprise.
纽时报道毫不客气地说，气候迁徙将彻底改变美国，在可预见的未来将会有数百万人流离失所，但他们又有哪里可去？资深记者在采访多名气候科学家、经济学家、人口统计学家、保险业高层、建筑师与城市规划师后，忧心警告。最快接下来的2周，美西焚烧的野火面积就将达到2019年火场加总的6倍。30年内会有1.62亿，也就是1/2美国人被迫搬迁。50年后，2070年，如果碳排放继续上升到极端水准，还会有至少400万美国人发现自己生活在危险边缘。一个不断拒绝科学、否定暖化的美国，正任由自己沦为当代气候难民。American First，咎由自取。